My name is Melinda Holly Golden, and I am the owner and founder of Own Your Beauty Babe. I started this walk in Linden because I am a domestic violence survivor, and I suffered in silence. At the age of 20, I was in a domestic violence relationship, and there was no one talking about domestic violence in the community. So that's why I started this walk, because I want to bring awareness in the community and let people know that there is help available and you don't have to go through it alone.
My name is Jason McPhail. I'm a detective with the Criminal Investigations Unit with the Linden Police Department. You know, Own Your Beauty Babe is more than a name. It's a movement to remind survivors that beauty isn't lost through trauma and to rediscover it through healing. The statistics nationally, 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men are involved in some kind of domestic violence incident of some sort. Here in Linden, we have had years where we've had upwards of nearly 1,000 domestic violence calls.
My name is Jermaine Poyat. And I stand before you as a survivor. Okay? I was in a domestic violence relationship from age 19 to 26. But guys, I'm turning 50 next month. So it's all good. You know, I survived it. And basically, when she called me and asked me to speak, I said, hell yeah, no problem. I got you. You know, because I try to spread the word to let everybody know you can get out of it. You're not stuck. With that being said, I actually wrote something. I'm not a writer, but I actually wrote something out to explain to everybody that you have to love yourself more. You can't deal with this pain anymore by yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are walking for Domestic Violence Awareness Month. We are walking to spread awareness and raising awareness in Linden, and we want to stop domestic violence. So we are out here supporting women who are coming out of domestic violence relationship or in a domestic violence relationship. So we get ready to start our walk now.
My name is Trish Delinsky, and I am a lawyer. I specialize in family law. I have been handling family law cases, including domestic violence cases, for about 25 years. Okay? Thank you. Very important that you guys understand the legal process here, because the law is meant to protect you, okay? And it can be a very scary process, but so long as you understand your rights, you'll be much better to represent yourself as you go forward. Now, restraining orders, they come about obviously when something happens and a person is frightened and they need the protections of the court. All right, there are 19 different predicate acts. That's the legal term for something that has to happen that will give a court the jurisdiction to enter an order of protection. Okay.
No woman suffer in silence. That's our theme. Own Your Beauty Babe, or walking to end the silence of women suffering in silence. We do this walk every year. This is our 3rd annual Domestic Violence Awareness Walk, and we out here promoting and raising awareness in Linden, New Jersey. Domestic violence is an important topic to speak about because so many people are going through it today. So many people are suffering in silence, and we have to speak up and speak out to spread awareness, to let people know that there is help available.
My name is Agnes Finellis, and ever since I was a child, I've had a passion for words, and I like to be on the side of justice. This is a poem I've written titled Hidden Tears, and I hold this poem dear to my heart because hurt people, but how can we help the hurt people if they hide it so well? Bye, they all say, as they leave in pairs, off to go handle their own affairs. A time was had, shown by the smiles they wear, if only they knew the struggles each one bears. Couple one gets into the car, the tension immediately sets in. Looking out the window, she lets a tear fall down again. She know all that awaits when it's back to being locked in. The four walls she used to feel so much joy within. They arrive home, now the place where sadness, fear, anxiety, and anger begins. Couple two went off merrily into the breeze. Everything had seemed to be at ease. But as soon as the husband turned the keys, the couple was met with their disease.
No woman should suffer in silence in domestic violence.
No woman should suffer in silence.
In domestic violence.
No woman should suffer in silence.
In domestic violence.
No woman should suffer in silence.
In domestic violence. The first place people should contact is their family member or a trusted friend, or they can dial 911 or call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE.
No woman should suffer in silence.
In domestic violence.
No woman should suffer in silence.
In domestic violence.
No woman should suffer in silence.
In domestic violence.
No woman should suffer in silence.
In domestic violence.
No woman should suffer in silence.
In domestic violence. On the count of 3, y'all, we're gonna release the balloons, okay? 1, 2, 3.